they're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
To the air on first down, Howell. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it sets up second down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
2nd and 10. Here's Howell. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Shotgun snap to Daniels. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Motioning him from the slot right. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
On first down, here's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Slot man motioned over. Play fake here. Daniels. That's complete to Pittman. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
3rd down give to Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They send a man in motion. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Man in motion out of the slot. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? But did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Chenault on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Play action here with Howell. He put everything he had into this. Oh, intended for Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders are able to take the interception up to their own 35-yard line. Oh, boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Stays it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
3rd and long for Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. And he has it down to the 8-yard line. Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points. Trying to run in, Eckler. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. It's a gain of 2, and now they have 3rd and goal at the 3. From the gun, it's Daniels. The back grabs it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going for it, it's Eckler. And he gets in, touchdown! The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's Hell, 1st and 10. Throwing deep for the end zone. Big gain downfield. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Daniels. A throw right side finds Pittman. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Running left, this is Eckler. Jukes one defender. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Daniels. It's caught, Eckler. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
That's complete right side. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Commanders, who have 2nd and 4. Now Daniels to throw. He's on the move. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Howell from the gun. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And the shotgun, Howell. Fits it through the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Howell out of the shotgun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
79 Broncos.
To throw again, it's Howell. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
65
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Come 19. Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. He sends this one to the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 10. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Throwing now, Daniels. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
No return on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Here's Howell. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders get the football back at the 30 after that interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They're running the option, short side. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And it's a shorter punt. He manages to get it just beyond the 40 before it goes out. Great field position for them. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On the give, here's Eckler. Dukes out a 1-stop. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Daniels back to throw. It's taken in by Eckler. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Starting from the 5. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Walker. Oh, he trucked that defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Running with Walker again. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 2 yards on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
And that's good for another Seahawks.
Running left. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
We're down to 1.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the
Second and 6 coming up here.
Set, go.
It's Walker on the give. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Running is Walker. And again, they stalled him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This is Eckler on 2nd. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's down to the 42-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Staying with Eckler. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Running with Eckler again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. It's an option left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.